Hello, how's it going?
We are busy today.
Yes, Matt's pulling off a bit of a punk rock kind of thing going on right
Oh,
now.
the steampunk.
Steampunk, that's the one.
Yeah, the old steampunk dude.
With the rainbows and everything.
Hippie steampunk. What are we up to today?
Well, it's just gone 9:30. I think we're making really good progress. We have finished one drawer this morning and we're about to start on the big drawer, which is going to be where we put all our appliances and stuff like that. So microwave, electric fry pan, what
All
else?
the cookie things.
All the cookie things.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
like cookies.
Master Chef is going to need some place to put her stuff.
I like cookies.
This next drawer is pretty much a replication of the one that we've just finished. Same build, just a slightly different dimension.
So one thing I have a question about. This drawer has a little lip at the front, and that's obviously to help hold things in. But when we've got a microwave that needs to open, have you made sure that there's an allowance for that?
Yeah, what we're going to do with this, we're not going to make it as big as what we did on the dry goods one. It'll probably only be about 5, maybe 10 millimeters. Very worst, the feet on the bottom of the microwave give you about 8 to 10 millimeters clearance. There's enough height in the depth of this drawer to be able to have the electric fry pan sit on top of the microwave. So we'll probably put a tea towel or something on top to reduce vibration, bumping, that sort of stuff. They occupy a very similar footprint. The microwave's a little bit bigger than the electric fry pan, but as far as combined height goes, one's 280 millimeters, 282, and the other one's 77. So we'll be able to put one on top of the other and occupy that space. And we're going to utilize the inside of the microwave to be able to stick the toaster or the kettle in it so that we're not traveling with dead space.
There's likely to be quite a bit of dead space when we're thinking about appliances and the space inside of them. So we're going to make sure that we're utilizing that to the best of our ability.
You want to get into it?
Sure, what are we doing?
Oh, we're going to measure up and start cutting some timber and getting this big drawer built.
Awesome, let's do it.
All right, hyperlapse, you ready for it? Let's go.
one. Turn the wheel, turn the soul, let the name take control. Heartbeats, dull beats, truth in the whole. Jairam, I'm Allahu. One sound breaking through. Dance in the dust with the one that is you. Turn the wheel, turn the soul, let the name take control. Heartbeats, dull beats, truth in the whole. Jairam, I'm Allahu. One sound breaking through. Dance in the dust with the one that is you. Desert wind and the ocean wide, both call the lover to look inside. Not east, not west, no place to hide. Only the heart where the name resides. Heavy zikr, every japa, every sacred flame points to silence underneath the name. Turn the wheel, turn the soul, let the name take control. Heartbeats, dull beats, truth in the whole. Jairam, I'm Allahu. One sound breaking through. Dance in the dust with the one that is you. Lay down pride, pick up the drum. Spin like the dervish, become the one. From Mecca to Rishikesh, Kingston too. All roads spiral back to you. Ya Nabi, Jai Ma, every breath a bow. Surrender is the only vow. What do you seek? Union, union. Where does it live? Inside, within. What do you leave? The false, the fear. What do you sing? The name so clear. Jai in my hand, and the sun goes low. Children laugh where the mango grow. Hands in the air, no need to preach. Truth is love beyond the reach. Bow to the light in every eye. God is a dance we don't have to try. Turn the wheel, turn the soul, let the name take control. Heartbeats, dull beats, truth in the whole. Jairam, Allahu. One sound breaking through. Dance in the dust with the one that is you. Turn the wheel, turn the soul, let the name take control. Heartbeats, dull beats, truth in the whole. Jairam, Allahu. One sound breaking through. Dance in the dust with the one that is you. Jai Jairam, Allahu Akbar, Om Namah Shivaya. Turn the wheel, 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 turn the wheel. Brave ain't the one who fight and run. It's the one who love when the battle done. Jano. True Lionheart, walk with love, not war. Lay down pride, pick up what we're living for. Forgiveness stronger than any sword. Bravery is loving more. True Lionheart, walk with love, not war. Lay down pride, pick up what we're living for. Forgiveness stronger than any sword. Bravery is loving more. Anybody can strike when the blood runs hot, but who can smile when the fire's not? Who can breathe and bless the one who heard their name and then try to run? Just say hold no hate inside. It poisoned the well where the truth abide. Bravery not in revenge or rage, but in breaking them chains we cage. To love the one who done you wrong is to turn weakness into just song. Lift the burden, free the soul. Let the heart be what makes you whole. True Lionheart, walk with love, not war. Lay down pride, pick up what we're living for. Forgiveness stronger than any sword. Bravery is loving more. True Lionheart, walk with love, not war. Lay down pride, pick up what we're living for. Forgiveness What you judge is what you hold, like iron poured to a magnet soul. Turn the mirror, face the game. The war you fight has your own name. It's ego, ego, every time. But grace is hiding in the climb. What you judge is what you hold, like iron poured to a magnet soul. Turn the mirror, face the game. The war you fight has your own name. It's ego, ego, every time. But grace is hiding in the climb. You point a finger, but 3 point back. You chase the thief, but you ride his track. Every enemy you try to erase just shows you something you need to face. I built a prison from my pride, but I keep the key on the inside. He said, die before you die. I didn't know that the self I serve would never grow. I blame the world, I blame the storm, but the fire I feared was keeping me warm. In every fight, in every cry, it's my own voice that echoes why. What you judge is what you hold, like iron pulled to a magnet soul. Turn the mirror, face the game. The war you fight has your own name. It's ego, ego, every time. But grace is hiding in the climb. What you judge is what you hold, like iron pulled to a magnet soul. Turn the mirror, face the game. The war you fight has your own name. It's ego, ego, every time. But grace is hiding in the climb. Who is the enemy? Nafs. Who is the guide? Light inside. What do we seek? Truth that frees. Where is the peace? In dropping me, I wore the mask to look so wise, but the fool within had clear eyes. Every time I wanted more, it was fear that knocked at the door. The path gets narrow, the truth gets wide. When you stop choosing a side, what you judge, what you hold, like I am pulled to a magnet soul. Turn the mirror, face the game. The war you fight has your own name. It's ego, ego, every time. But grace is hiding in the climb.
What a day.
Big day.
We've got some drawers built.
We have.
They're going to go in here.
Yeah.
Well, no, it's a fridge going to go in there. Drawers are going to go in there.
And there.
And there. Yeah. Are you looking forward to seeing how this has come out?
Yeah, absolutely. I
you
was
reckon?
getting a bit concerned that we weren't going to finish it in time.
Do you reckon they'll fit?
I damn well hope so. If they don't, we're going to start again. And then you guys have to watch it all over again. Oh,
Yeah.
no.
So a bit of an update for you. We've cut some breather holes down the back there, as you can see, because the fridge that's going to go in here, it requires it. This thing likes me, it's holding on. It's going to need a little bit of airflow. So some breather holes around the side there, and there's some down the sides here. Look, my fingers. No, you can't see them ones. Ah, hello. Time to install the drawers. And then after that, dinner and a wine.
Oh, that's a great idea. I don't know how you've been doing this. My legs are killing.
Oh yeah, my legs, my back. Because the sawhorse is at about that high, I'm constantly cutting, as you would have seen in the videos. Cutting and sanding and doing everything like at this height. I hate kitchen sinks that are low when I've got to stoop, even for 10 minutes doing the dishes. It's a nightmare. But look, this is a labour of love.
What is it?
A lot of love has gone into it.
At the moment, it's a labour of love. If it was going on and on and on, I wouldn't be loving it anymore.
No. So we're going to chuck the drawers in. I suppose we need to also, we're going to do some work tomorrow on putting the ply in here for the GPOs to get fitted
I don't know if
to.
you can see here, we'll probably have one down here too.
You're off screen.
I know, because I was trying to show...
Stand here and then point that way.
Okay, that way, that way, that way.
So yes, we're going to put some ends on those, and we'll run some brace supports along the back here to be able to make sure that this is pretty solid.
Yeah, you got to...
Whoop, shaking the van. How's that?
The entire van.
So yes, but we do want to make sure that it's actually braced up against the body of the vehicle as well. So there's some areas we're going to mount to on the inside of the panels here and make sure that the framework it's anchored. It doesn't need to be huge, but just enough to take a little bit of that wobble factor out. And
Not much wobble factor.
no.
Matt is the type of guy that when he builds something, he wants to make sure that nobody will ever be able to dismantle it. Ever.
Oh, you mean like the...
Unless they like use, with something like this, they'd have to use a hacksaw. Just like hack everything to bits.
Where Chrissy's coming from with that, the renovation that we did on our apartment. The linen closet.
Nobody's ever gone. Like, if there was an earthquake, everything would be gone, but the linen closet and the kitchen would all be intact.
Yeah, they're not going anywhere. You have to knock the building down to get them out. Yeah. You got locksons and all sorts of stuff holding everything in place. Yeah.
Alrighty.
Righto.
Should we show these guys how it all fits together?
Oh, let's get it done. Let's get it. The quicker we get this done,
The sooner we can have some dinner
yeah, we're gonna go up the street and get some wine though.
and feed the dogs.
Feed the dogs too. Yeah. Priorities. Dogs, then the wine.
Adulting.
Dogs, then the wine. Because if we go wine first, the dogs might not be having dinner until a bit later. We've got to look after the puppies.
Absolutely.
Yeah. All right.
Alright,
We're going to
let's
get into
this
it.
going.
Roots run deep, wind blows free. Love like a river, come flow through me. We are the roots, we are the rain. Hearts like flowers after pain. Touch the ground, feel the dove. Every leaf sings songs of love. We are the roots, we are the rain. Hearts like flowers after pain. Touch the ground, feel the dove. Every leaf sings songs of love. Bare feet walking on a sacred floor. Not stone, not tile.
Alrighty. So,
Done.
drawers are in, fridge freezer's in.
Those tracks are sharp, eh?
They are. I cut myself.
Yeah.
I'm blooding.
Got to be careful with them. They are bloody sharp.
Yeah, I didn't actually know I had to cut myself. It was just, I felt wet. Anyway,
You're leaking.
I'm leaking.
All right, cool.
So-
Well, tomorrow, bed base. We'll
Right.
get that in there.
2 steps for tomorrow. So we're going to do the bed base and we're going to put the fronts
Yep.
in here.
Yep.
Anything else?
Bracing.
Bracing.
And then we're going to, because we're going to be doing a bit of driving around, and you can't see it here, but just imagine you can see it there. No, I'll share it with you. All right, give me a second. Give me a second. Okay, so that's the roof at the moment. Lot of insulation, a lot of cables. The guys doing the solar fit off in about 3 weeks' time. They are going to need to get clear access to everything in there. So that little square spot you can see there isn't so little. It's about 380 by 380 is where we're going to have a vent fan cut into the roof. And there's a couple of other bits and pieces going on. If you're curious about what there is going on, have a look at the previous videos. Check them out. There's a lot. So they're going to make sure that the cables go where they need to. They have said this big, thick 6 AWG cable there that I pulled and put a lot of them through. Apparently they're a little bit too big. I was told 6 millimeters by one guy. Again, check the other video, but they can reuse those cables. So they may need to run some other cables through. They're a little bit thinner. They described that as being like a 4-lane highway when I only need a 2-lane street. Long story short, we're gonna put some drop sheeting and tape up there to keep the insulation all out of the way and not dusting and stuff while we're driving around. And that's pretty much gonna be it for tomorrow, I reckon, because we've got a big day. It is our last day on the house set, and we wanna make sure that the place is all
tidy,
squeaky, clean, ready for the couple coming home so they can just relax after their flight back from Europe.
I think we need a holiday.
We do need a holiday. We always need a holiday. I never argue against holidays.
All right, guys, we'll catch you tomorrow.
See you then.
Bye.
Buenos tacos.